Hello everyone, welcome back to Tryci Talks, and we have got a fantastic broadcast coming up for you right now. So today we're going to be talking about exams and how you can actually deal with stress and exam stress that goes with exams.
I think we should start back. Like exams, I know they're a while ago for you two. Let's be honest, aren't we?
YouTube grandparents over here, I think you find.
So during your exams, were you the kind of stressed out panicker, last minute checking your notes? Were you the constant reviser that revised from, I don't know, like month before the exam, so you knew it, and like before the exam, when everyone asked you, how much do you know, you were not that much really, but you knew deep down that you knew everything, just not revise at all?
I didn't revise at all, and I was that kind of like, whatever, and it's like I knew all the questions. It was like really bad.
It's alright for some.
I was exactly the same. I spent no time revising at all, and still got better grades than some people that spent forever revising. So, like, for me, I just didn't stress at all.
Yeah, I'm going to join this. This is not great motivation for people. For my GCSEs anyway, I didn't revise like at all, and I got really good grades. This year, I haven't revised a lot. I've done a little bit, like a couple of days before the exam revision. But I've had a happy year. Let's be honest. I've had a great year. Haven't done a lot of revision, but I'm feeling quite prepared for the exams. Apart from the exam I had today was tragic.
What exam did you have?
C2 maths. It was literally the hardest C2 paper that anyone's ever seen. And I checked on Twitter afterwards, and everyone literally hated the exam. So I wasn't alone.
So, any tips on how to deal with stress?
Yeah, don't get stressed in the first place. That would be my... Honestly, like when everything gets too much, then you fucked up. Like, don't let it get too much. So if you're the person that's gonna get like all of that stuff coming on top of you.
The best thing I find is if you are revising for an exam is not to revise for all of them all in one go. Is to ask the teachers or someone at the school who's going to be like setting out the exam stuff, because they'll know what exams are going to be coming in like the first sections. Obviously it's like it might be English and maths are your first exams that are coming up. Therefore, spend the time studying for those ones. Then when that exam's passed, study for the next one. If they're like gaps in between, like say a week, do it that way, because then you're not overloading yourself with like revision work then.
Yeah, you have a really good point there, Casey. Like, when I kind of like, so, I did do some revision, but for like the main ones, so like English or maths or science, because now looking back, they were probably the most important ones. Like, I've never had to resort to history because I have never had to. So I guess, like, if you want to go into that field, put more effort into it, or not. And that's probably not the best advice, but that's what I'm saying.
What was the point in getting a good, like an okay grade in every subject? So say you got like, I don't know, a C in every single subject. That's good. It's good that you've got like a multitude of like doors that are open to you. But say you got, I don't know, 4 A's and the rest D's, then in the subjects that you liked, because you knew that you were going to take them anyway. That would be me anyway. My thought.
Well, yeah, so if it's going to be a subject that you've had to do and you didn't want to do anything in that field, then yeah, it's like still revise for it and try and get the best grade you can. But if you really want to do something else, like be an English teacher, or if you're doing media, aim to try and get maximum marks in that. So then when you go on to university, they see that, oh, you've done really well here, we'll accept you, kind of thing.
Absolutely. Like, I didn't put a lot of revision into RE because I know I didn't want to be a vicar, so I just didn't do it. I guess an exam tip for me would be make sure you put deodorant on. Like, if you go into an exam hall and you're in there for 2 hours, you've not put any deodorant on, you're going to stress a little bit, then you're going to sweat, and you're going to smell. So don't, because that's going to off-put you, because then you're going to worry about that. So that's your key essentials in the morning: deodorant and life.
To be fair, it's a good point though. When the other thing along with smelling good, make sure you're not hungry, because when you're sat in that room and you're hungry, your stomach goes grrr, and you're just like, doesn't literally do that by the way, but you know what I mean. And then you're worrying about that, and you should be focusing on, I don't know, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, something like that.
So a massive thank you to Tryci, for letting me be part of this video, especially for my 2 years. You can click in a box which is sort of like on this side of the screen near my curtains to head over to my channel, and as always, everyone's links are in the description below. Again, thank you very much for having me here.